everyone, and welcome to His and Hers Movie Reviews, where we spend money so that you don't have to.
And tonight we're reviewing M. Night Shyamalan's long-awaited movie, Split, starring James McAvoy
and James McAvoy.
Yeah.
And James McAvoy.
James McAvoy 23 times.
And then the girl from The Witch with...
Yes, I don't know her name.
Yeah, but she's great.
Yeah, she was great. And the girl from The Edge of 17, which I don't know her name
best
either.
friend.
Yep. So pretty much this movie is about this one man who has 23 multiple split personalities and the Beast. Ready for your 60 to 60?
Yeah, and you don't have the phone ready.
Okay, I go first. Do my 60 to 60.
All right, ready and go.
I was expecting a lot from this movie because M. Night Shyamalan has not come out with a movie in a while now that I've liked.
You didn't like The Visit?
I like The Visit, yes. That's okay. Yeah, gotta give him that one.
Yeah.
He did really good with The Sixth Sense, blah, 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 Unbreakable. So anyway, so about this movie, you guys. This movie was very interesting. It got you into the psychological kind of background, and people don't believe in multiple personality disorders. And this one is called DID. I'm not sure what it stands for. But it was super cool how like they explained it, how the physical anatomy of a person would change, or one person would have diabetes, one personality would have diabetes,
20 seconds,
and the other ones wouldn't. That was really interesting. I didn't know that. So I give this movie a B+. It was a very watchable movie, very interesting, and kept me engaged and focused into what was going on, and very intrigued. This is a very good movie. I give it a B+, I said.
A B+. All right. I'm going to try to touch on several things that you didn't touch on, just so I don't repeat myself.
Yes. Okay, ready? Go.
All right. Right off the bat, I'm just going to say I'm going to give this movie a B. The movie was really intriguing. I was never bored. I was always interested about what was happening, and I did really like the backstory or like all the different things to the disorder, that I thought that it was really interesting. I want to touch more on James McAvoy's performance, because it was so great, the way he portrayed these things, the way that you could actually tell which character was which just by the change in his expression. And like I would call it out. I was like, he just switched, that's this person now. And it was that easy. He made it that simple to follow which personalities were which, and kind of why they each came up. It was really well done, and I think this makes a second one in a row for M. Night Shyamalan, which he's winning me back. But Paul, you have a lot of work to do after The Last Airbender, but we won't go there. I enjoy the movie a lot, guys.
Yes. Oh my God. Like I said, it touched upon like how different personalities would have like certain disorders or within themselves, which was really freaking cool. It was really interesting. And like you said, how James McAvoy, he executed each character so well. He is, oh man, he's really good.
Yeah,
really
he's freaking great. And I mean, if you've seen him in different movies, you know how good he is. But in this, you have to be good at acting with your face, which is something that I always look for. Like, for me, it's not just say a line in a convincing way. It's like, convince me with your face, convince me with your eyes. And he does this so perfectly in this role. Like the little boy, Hedwig, I think I was his.
He was hilarious.
He was great.
He was like the comedic relief.
He has some lines that are repeated throughout the movie, and you think it's gonna get old, but it doesn't. And I love that the trailers didn't really give anything away.
Yeah.
Like,
no idea.
The trailers did what they were supposed to do, was to intrigue you and get you interested in watching the movie, and it did, because since we watched the trailers, we were like, we're watching that. And then I was worried that it was coming out in January, but it didn't disappoint me at all.
Not at all. I gave it a B+. You gave it a B.
I give it a B. Yeah.
Okay.
Just it was really fun, guys, and I would say watch it in theaters.
Definitely.
Just because the music gets you more into the moment, when the score and everything, it gets you more intrigued into it. And this isn't really a horror movie, so don't worry about it. It's more of a psychological thriller.
It's not gory or anything.
No, it's a psychological thriller, and it just gets you on the edge of your seat the whole time, because you want to know what happens.
Yeah. So
and then there were a couple of M. Night Shyamalan twists.
Yes, he always does that.
That we're not gonna get into, because we don't want to spoil it for you. But
also, there's that at the end. If you've seen
Wait, is that spoiler territory?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying, if you've seen one of his movies, at the end there's like a little Easter egg, which was kind of neat. I didn't think that they would tie it in, you know, after so long. You know how they've been rebooting or like remaking movies
just
or
a little
tying in
Easter
movies.
egg.
But it was really cool. At the end, everybody was like, "What?" Me myself.
You have some of the the cast pulled up. So I just want to say Anya Taylor-Joy, she is so good.
She was the brunette, the one that was in The Witch.
The one that was in The Witch, which I feel like was completely overrated. But hey, people like it, and I can't take it away from them. I didn't like The Witch, but she was great in The Witch, and she was great in this movie also. She is a really wasn't she in Morgan?
Yes.
But we haven't seen that. Yeah. But she is really up and coming, good, like young actress.
Yes.
And she's really pretty. She her eyes are a little wide apart, but it doesn't matter. She's pretty. The other girl from Edge of 17,
Haley Lou Richardson. I really enjoyed her in this movie too. You see range with her. Like you can see her in that coming of age, like the girly little teeny bopper. But in this movie, she showed
a hint of Edge of 17 type of girl. And
so in this one, she was just like I don't know. She was showing off her acting chops, and I really enjoyed that. She's showing range. She's showing variety. She's not just this little teeny bopper.
And then the third girl was a kind of a throwaway character,
I don't know who she is.
But she did pretty good too. Like she didn't take me away from anything, but she wasn't really all that important to the movie. Yeah, I mean,
I really enjoyed this movie.
And then there's a character of the psychiatrist
Betty Buckley,
and she was a tool. A storytelling tool. I don't mean like a tool as a person. She was a storytelling tool that was necessary for us as an audience to I know there's a word for that, but for us to learn what's going on, and then that's her purpose in the movie.
Which was
I thought it worked perfectly.
It was executed really
I think
well
it worked perfectly, because sometimes that type of character feels a little forced. Like really, you're there to serve as the audience so that we can learn about what's happening.
Yeah, kind of like narrating, kind of
right.
Us,
but
like,
and that's what she was for. But she blended into the movie really well.
Yeah,
really well.
So like we say, guys, all the time, it's important to know before you go.
We didn't do it.
Just in case it blows. Just in case it blows.
Or at least one of our personalities did it. Anyway, just in case it blows.
Bye, guys. See you later.
Peace.